Well, we head to the top of the sixth inning. It is 7-4, St. Louis over New York. This is the 86 Cardinals at the 86 Yankees. And for New York, Brian Fisher still in the game. He is a right-hander. He came in the fourth inning and has pitched one in the third, pitching pretty well for the Yankees. Hopefully my microphone stays in here and hear me okay. Um, it will be the bottom of the order: Pendleton, Okendo, and Lavalier, the catcher. This is going to be an out. 8:52 will be a liner to kind of middle center field, I guess. And 8:72, that's going to be an out made by Ricky Henderson. So Pendleton hits it hard but lines out to center field. Ricky is there and makes the play. Out number one. 497 will be a strikeout. 321. That's going to be a strikeout looking for Jose Okendo. His first strikeout of the game. He's now 0 for 3. Lavalier, 2 for 2 with a home run, an RBI, and 2 runs scored. So a lot of production down at the bottom of the order here. So 589 will be a strikeout for Lavalier. And 327, that's a strikeout swinging. So 2 Ks in a row for Fisher as he sets down the Cardinals 1, 2, 3 in the sixth. So a nice shutdown inning for them. New York looking to get back into this one. They're down 7-4. Sorry, 9-4. St. Louis getting theirs in bunches. New York not so much. But they have scored in the last 2 innings. They've scored twice in the last 2 innings. And so they're still facing off against Tim Conroy, who's a 5.23 ERA. He's only given up 3 runs so far. I'm wondering when he's going to come back to the mean. And we'll see. 524 is going to be a strikeout. And that will be a strikeout looking for Mike Pagliarulo. So Pags goes down, and that's going to be out number 1. Ron Hasse hit a solo home run in his last at bat. That was back in the first, second, third, fourth inning. And he'll be facing Conroy again. 923 is going to be a base knock. Let's see what variety it is. That's going to be a home run. So Ron Hasse goes deep twice in the same game. 2 solo home runs. And Conroy just shakes his head. He can't believe Hasse hit that one out. And it's going to be Tollison to the plate. Tollison 1 for 2. He's got a single and a double in this game. 674 is a walk. And he's on base for the 3rd time. And that's going to be it for Tim Conroy as top of the order is coming back. And who do we have? Let's see. Let's check our relief pitching here. Worrell will save for the end if we need him. Ricky Horton. He's going to be a high leverage pitcher. We are in the 6th inning, so we need a bridge here. How about Pat Perry? I'll go with Pat Perry. Perry, 68 innings, 46 games. That should be a 3.80. That's fixed on the cards now. I just haven't reprinted them. And 3.80 ERA, 29 Ks in 68 innings, so don't expect a lot of fireworks here as far as strikeouts. And this will be Perry. He's a lefty, and he'll be facing off against Ricky Henderson, Randolph, and Mattingly. All right. Conroy goes 5 1/3. Just like to mark that down just so I have a good sense of where we are in the game. And this is going to be Pat Perry against Wayne. Oh, not Wayne Tollison, but Ricky Henderson. 360 is going to be an out. And 689 will be a grounder. Let's see how this turns out. 6-4. 6 and a 4 is going to be a ground ball to second base. That's going to be a fielder's choice. That's not in our double play range. So it's outside of our double play range. We have a runner at first. He's going to go on the 4-3. He's going to make it to second. And 4-3 on the put out. So that'll be out number 2. So 1 in. The Yankees have a runner in scoring position now on that little short ground ball to second base. Willie Randolph now with an opportunity to knock one in. 973. That's going to be a wild pitch. So 967 and 983 is a wild pitch, and that's going to move the runner up to third base. So wild pitch puts the runner at third with 2 outs. Same player up to bat. Sorry. Perry with the delivery. 415 will be an out. 317 is a grounder to 9-7. That's going to be a ground ball to second base. Let's see if Herr makes the play. 887, and he will. He's an excellent second baseman, 998 fielding percentage. So he's going to go to first for the out. That's out number 3. The Yankees do get 1 back. They keep trying to claw back into this one at a time, and they're going to need a crooked number at some point to catch St. Louis. And it is 9-5. St. Louis over New York. Still some time for New York, but they're going to have to shut down this St. Louis offense. It's going to be Coleman, McGee, and Van Slyke against Brian Fisher, who's still in the game. It's going to be an out, a grounder to 10-7. That's a ground ball to second base. See if Randolph can handle it. He can. And that is over to Mattingly for out number 1. So Coleman thrown out by half a step and brings up Willie McGee. McGee is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. He's going to be 0 for 3 here. That's a 497, which is a ground ball. And that's a grounder to third. Sorry about that. I had a sneeze. And that's going to be a ground ball to third base. The third baseman is Pagliarulo. Let's see if he makes the play on that grounder. 494. He will make the play. So 5-3 on the putout, and that's 2 outs in the inning. Andy Van Slyke, last hope for the Cardinals in the 7th inning. Van Slyke is 2 for 3. He's got a home run, a single, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored. He's been all over the place and making good plays in the field. This is going to be an out, though. And that will be a liner to 9-1. Liner to short right field. And the right fielder is Winfield, and he comes in on the run and makes the catch. So out number 3. Another 3 up, 3 out, 3 down inning for the Yankee pitching staff. Brian Fisher coming in and settling everything, as the score remains 9-5, and Pat Perry's still in the game. He'll be facing Mattingly, Winfield, and Easler. So trying to bridge to the back end of the bullpen here. He's in the 7th inning. This will be an out. And 739 is going to be a ground ball to 2-6. Ground ball to third base. Pendleton, 992. Let's check that. 962 is Pendleton. So Pendleton gets to it, but he can't pick it up. And that's going to be an error. E5 on Pendleton, as the Yankees get a little life here. Nobody out, and they have a runner at first. Mattingly is no threat to steal. And this is Winfield, 543. 543 is going to be just into the strikeout range. And that will be a K looking for Dave Winfield. So excellent pitch by Pat Perry. Not such a good at bat by Dave Winfield, as he can't move the runner. And it brings Mike Easler to the plate. Easler, that's an out. Will be a ground ball to the third baseman. 2-6 is going to be into our double play range. So let's see if the third baseman makes the play. He does. So we're going to assume the out at second. We're going to go 5-4 on that. We'll roll against Easler's speed, which is 1 to 300. He's safe. And so he is going to actually beat it out. A little bit of a slow roller, I guess. And he beats out the 5-4 fielder's choice. But that does bring us to 2 outs in the inning. And a runner on first base as we trade Easler for Mattingly. Not a great trade. Easler is not much faster than Mattingly. With 2 outs, he is going to get an extra base, though. King Griffey to the plate. Griffey is 0 for 3 with 2 Ks. 736 is going to be a walk for Griffey. So the water is heating up. 2 runners on, and Mike Pagliarulo. Pagliarulo with 28 home runs, 71 RBIs, so he can do it if given the opportunity. 948, and he will have that opportunity. Let's see what kind of hit he has. It's an 842. That's going to be a home run for Pagliarulo, as he has a big home run number. And Pags with the 3-run bomb brings the Yankees back from the brink in the 7th inning. And so that's going to drive home himself, Griffey, and Mike Easler. So a little almost double play and a walk and a home run, and all of a sudden the score is 9-8. Pat Perry can't believe it. Whitey Herzog can't believe it. Nobody can believe it. So 9-8 is our score. We have 2 down in the inning. And what are the odds that Hasse is going to hit a 3rd home run? Probably pretty small, so we'll leave Perry in there. 869. He's going to get a chance, though. Let's see. Can he hit the impossible 3rd home run and tie the ball game? He does. He does. 3 home runs for Ron Hasse. A late inning or a late decision to put him into the game, and he comes in with 3 solo bombs, and that's going to be a tie ball game, and the Yankees have come all the way back. The crowd is going nutsoid, and St. Louis looks bad. So they're going to bring in Ricky Horton, try to stop the bleeding. Horton, another lefty. So 2/3 plus 2/3 is 1.1, I guess. He goes to, that's 1.1, right? Okay. All right, Ricky Horton into the game. We got one here. Back-to-back home runs given up by Pat Perry. Brings the Yankees all the way back into this. And with 2 outs, nonetheless, 2 outs, all 4 runs with 2 outs. And Wayne Tollison's going to come to the plate. Tollison is 1 for 2, or 2 for 2. He walked in his last at bat. 576. He's going to make an out here against Horton. That'll be a fly ball to 4-6. Is a fly ball to center field. Center fielder McGee is under it, and he makes the out mercifully for out number 3, but not before the Yankees tack 4 onto the board. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. 4, 7, 9. Our score is 9-9 as we head to the back end of the ball game. We're going to replace the Yankee pitcher with someone a little more fresh, and we got all kinds of people here. Let's see what we got. We're going to maybe reserve Rigetti. If someone gets in trouble, then we'll put him in. Let's go with Tim Stoddard. Stoddard is actually in this set twice. I think it's the same pitcher with San Diego and New York. I assume he got traded at some point. And so Fisher, admirable in his work in this game as he comes in and throws 1, 2, 3 and a third. and gives up 2 runs in that 3 1/3. Otherwise, he's had 2 straight shutdown innings to keep the Yankees in the game and let them get back in with 5 runs. We will see how this turns out. We got a new pitcher here. All right, so it's going to be Clark, Herr, and Smith. All right, it's an all-new ball game. Everybody tied up in the 8th inning. Jack Clark to the plate, and he's going to make an out. That is a 157. That's a fly ball to deep left field. Going back on it is Griffey, and he makes the play at the warning track. Very nice play by Ken Griffey Sr. for out number 1 as Jack Clark gave it a ride but couldn't get it out. Tom Herr to the plate. 113 is going to be an out. That's a 720. That will be a grounder to shortstop. And let's see if the shortstop can make the play. 909. That is going to be Tollison, who is there. He wings it over to Mattingly, and that will be out number 1. Or 2. Sorry. 2 down. The Wizard, Ozzie Smith to the plate. He's 0 for 3 with a couple of ground outs. He's going to be 0 for 4. 687 is going to be a liner to center field. So a liner to center. Let's see if Ricky can make the play. He does. And that will be out number 3. As Smith hits it well, but hits it right at Ricky Henderson. And Henderson makes the play. Another shutdown inning for the Yankees as they're getting a lot of good pitching out of their back end of their relief corps. And we go to the bottom of the 8th, all tied up at 9. I'm going to leave Ricky Horton in the game. Horton came in. He has a 2.24 ERA and 100 innings, 4-3 record for the 86 Cardinals. He's facing Ricky Henderson. 663 is going to be a strikeout, and that is of the looking variety. So Ricky down on strikes, and that's going to be out number 1. That's Henderson's first K of the game, and is also Horton's first K. All right, Willie Randolph now. Randolph, no hits in 4 at-bats. 774. That's going to not change here. He's going to get on base with a walk. Randolph is a 1 to 490 on the steal, so he's not super fast. Not a great base stealer. 15 stolen bases. With Mattingly up there, I am not inclined to send Willie Randolph. So 143 is an out. This is going to be a fly ball to who? Fly ball to 1-9 is a fly ball, sort of a pop-up to short left field. It's going to be no runner advancement on the play. The play is made by the left fielder Coleman. So Coleman is there. You get kind of a pop-up to short left, and nobody's running on that one. And that brings up Dave Winfield, 2 down. Runner at second or first base, and Dave Winfield to the plate. Can Dave Winfield be the hero that the Yankees need? And not this time. And that's going to be a line drive to sort of medium left field and hit right at the left fielder Coleman, and Coleman is there to put it away for the out. So that's going to be out number 3. As Winfield hits it on the screws, but he hits it right at Coleman. No runs on no hits, 1 left on for the Yankees in the 8th inning. We head to the 9th. They're going to bring in Righetti, the closer, give themselves a chance to shut it down here and get to the 9th inning and see if they can close this out. This will be Righetti against Pendleton, Okendo, and Lavalier. Lavalier has been the hero so far. It's going to be here, so Righetti. He is a lefty. Don't often see the old lefty closer. That's going to be an inning. And we got Terry Pendleton up. Pendleton with a home run and a single. He's 2 for 3. He's going to be 2 for 4. 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 2 516 will be a grounder to the catcher. So a little dribbler out front. Does the catcher make the play? He does. That's going to be a little 2-3 put out. And that will be out number 1. Don't know why I put that hyphen there, but, totally acceptable. Jose Akindo now. Do we have somebody on the bench that's a little better? Someone's got some pop. At least someone that can hit a home run or has hit a home run. We got Clint Hurdle. Mike Heath, maybe. He's down into the 800s for a home run. So, looks like Mike Heath. Let's go with Clint Hurdle. Clint Hurdle's our guy. Coming in for Okindo, and he is going to be the new DH. Hurdle. Let's make that substitution here. And he's out of the game. Hurdle's into the game. All right, Dave Righetti against Clint Hurdle. Can Hurdle be the hero? Hurdle hero. Let's see. 888. That's going to be something good. That's a hit. And a 67, so a pinch hit base knock for Clint Hurdle. And St. Louis has one on with one out. Hurdle not a threat to steal. Do we have somebody with some speed, maybe? Let's see. Kurt Ford. I don't mind keeping Kurt Ford in the game. So we're going to say Ford. He becomes the new DH. So Hurdle with the base knock and Ford coming into the game. Hurdle's out. Good job, Clint Hurdle. And we're bringing Ford into the game, and he is here for the purposes of swiping a bag. So we're going to try to get him into scoring position for Mike LaValliere, who has been hitting everything. Ford is a 1-670, so this is sort of the opportunity here. And he gets thrown out at second. Of course he does, because why wouldn't it work out? All right, so he is caught stealing for out number 2. And you take that shot, and that's how it happens. Mike LaValliere, 2 for 3. Here's a 603. 603 is going to be a strikeout, and Dave Righetti gets Mike LaValliere looking for out number 3. So down go the Cardinals in the 9th inning. Tried to get something going, tried to get the engine going, and just wasn't able to happen. Going to bring in Todd Worrell for the Cards. And he's a righty closer. Horton goes 1 1/3, so 1.1. Horton goes 1 1/3, gives up no runs. Cardinals are tied 9-9 in this one at Yankee Stadium, 1986. In a fictional universe, these two played each other in 1986. An alternate DH only universe. Mike Easler, Ken Griffey, Pagliarulo to the plate, so the Yankees got some thunder against Todd Worrell, the closer for the Cardinals. This is going to be an out, and that goes ground out to 2-8 is a ground ball to third base. Third baseman is Pendleton, 994. This could be a problem. He's a 962, so that's going to be an E5. And that is, what was that? Is that the second error? Second error on Terry Pendleton in the last 3 innings. So Pendleton really struggling in the field as he reached for it, couldn't get it. It comes out of his glove. He reaches down, tries to get it over to first. And by the time he gets it there, the runner, Easler, who is not a fast runner, is safe at first. And so Easler at first. Ken Griffey to the plate. Griffey 0 for 3. A 919 That's going to be a base hit. And what does Griffey have? Let's see. He's an 851 to 1,000, and this is a walk-off. Oh, and Griffey. He gets a hold of one down and in, and he golfs it into the right field stands. That's Ken Griffey Jr. Rounding the bases, his teammates are at home waiting for him as he hits a walk-off, two-run jack, and the Yankees win the improbable game 10 to 11 to 9, I guess. It's 11 to 9. Oh, bottom of the ninth inning, Yankee magic. Oh, I hate it. But Ken Griffey Jr. with the two-run pop. Didn't do anything all day. Two strikeouts, a line out, a walk, and he steps in for the game-winning home run. And that's it. Yankees come all the way back. You can see it is a tale of two games as they shut down the Cardinals in the second half of the game. And look at that. They've got 6 runs in the last 3 innings. And welcome to Yankee Stadium, St. Louis. All right, this is a brand new game. You can go out and play it. Click on the link down in the description below, and that will take you to a web page where all you have to do is click on the links there, and you can download these components. Play with these 2 teams, plus 2 others, the Padres and the Texas Rangers from the 1986 season. These 2 charts, one is available in the old style, the outfield plays. I'll have to upload those today, and you'll have access to those 2 charts. I need to do a little bit more work to the infield plays chart just to sort of set up what are the double plays and how do you get to the double plays. So that will be helpful because those will be double play opportunities. If you don't hit it into those squares, it'll just be a fielder's choice. So there's only certain plays on the field where you're going to make a play that you're going to have an opportunity for a double play. All right. If you have any questions or comments, any comments about this game, it was a great game. A lot of scoring, 11 to 9, but a great game. A walk-off home run from Ken Griffey, the left fielder for the Yankees, the aged one, who hit 9 home runs in 59 games, only 198 at-bats. He hit 9 home runs, hit 303 for the season. And he hits that off of the all-world closer, Todd Worrell, who was 9-10, so he did, give up some games there, but a 2.08 ERA in 103 innings pitched. So the impossible happened, and the Yankees came all the way back on the St. Louis bullpen, and they win this one 11 to 9. So leave your comments and suggestions, questions down in the comment section below. Try out the game. Let me know what you think. Send an email to onbasebaseball@gmail.com. And I'd love to hear your thoughts about the game. What do you think about it? What can be improved? Yeah, this is it. Still looking for a name for the game. So if you have any name suggestions, you can drop those down in the comment section as well. And I've got a few names. If you look in the game guide, if you download the game guide, there's a few names right at the top of the game guide that I've thought of that are available as far as URLs and things like that. So something to consider. And maybe if you have an opinion, let your opinion be known. All right. I think that's it from here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again.